Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, my fellow YouTubers. Welcome to another edition of Mary Sky Realty's video blog of Mary Sky. That's right, today is Monday. Unfortunately, I might have an update for you all. It seems UPS is becoming a bunch of douche knuckles. People sit there and say to me, well, if it's too heavy, UPS won't deliver. Well, we'll find out because right now UPS is trying to reschedule everything for Friday. Apparently, they don't want to come out here for some damn reason. And that's what really stinks, is we live in a comfortable area, where, you got to prep and you got to keep prepping, and yet they keep delivering things. It makes me wonder if UPS is going through a crap and being like, oh, we can't take this because it ain't a phone. Oh, we can't take that because it ain't. So, anyways, Chloe nagged me today. She says, you need to finish your drinkies. And then, I'm waiting for Chloe to do something, Most likely she bitched to me about 2 hours ago about the shower, And I was like, you know what? Take a shower. The longer you delay things, the longer things are going to stack up around here, And so I said, take a shower, Meanwhile, she's in the back room going, fuck you. That's the borderlines talking. She's upset. Her benefits will be cut off if she doesn't get mental help. So anyway, shall we discuss business this morning? Prepping? Let's get into the prepping part first of all. Do I want a cold one because it's 75 degrees, or do I want something else? I don't know. I think I got, 2 cans of each left? Let's see. We're going to have some. Well, while we're waiting, let's see here. I got 1 can of Angry Orchard, 2 cans of something, and 2 cans. Mark would say, oh, drink this. Well, I'm going to drink this. Of course, Chloe finished hers, but you know what? I think the seltzer thing is not that tasty, in my opinion. So, let's just get this out of the way. 75 degrees today, so cold one needs to be done. Probably like 90 in here, but the pajama doesn't, the jammy bottom doesn't, or the jammy, the nightgown, So we're waiting for prepping. I'm also waiting for business emails to come in and so forth and so on, So I don't mind Chloe if she sits there in the background going, fuck you, because, that's her anger, she can't control it. She doesn't want to be on meds because she'll be looking at the wall all day going, yeah, I make funny faces at times, but you know what? It is funny. Before my temper got under control, they wanted to do the same with me, but, with my husband, he mellowed me out, but Chloe, there is no mellowing out, So today she says to me, oh, I'm going to go get you a snack. Well, we already spent like so much money on fish and chips. Oh, that reminds me, I should check on the fish and chips review, see if the owner got back. Because I'm always looking at it. Nope, doesn't look like it. I think the guy doesn't give 2 shits. Oh, wait, new review. This is a place that says it. Let's read this. Wedding and decided to go to this place for lunch. When we were out and about, we waited patiently outside, seeing about 20 minutes, even though almost all tables are open. Didn't mind waiting. After being seated, we heard a couple tell the host that they were in a hurry and had to catch a plane sooner. Took 10 minutes for our server to come take our order, so we asked for sodas. We ordered a pick up in a hurry, waited, and price food for quality, and if you're not irresponsible and in a hurry, you don't take care of you and ignore you. Would never eat here again. Highly recommend saving some people money and eating at a place where you'll be full and not ignoring instead of spending $90 for 2 people on nasty food. Much nuts to it. Let's see. I don't understand. Oh, wait. This is I said the newest. Here we go. All right. So, yeah. I mean, literally the... No, yeah, 2 days ago someone posted order fit. Oh yeah. That's the one where the guy, yeah. Telling you that the owner, I don't think, cares about what you buy or don't buy, the owner. So I'm going to drink this water today, and I hope, like hell, we get a delivery soon. I don't like the water, though. It's not tasty water. Real water comes out of canteen. This water, you can put it in a canteen, but I wouldn't recommend it. So I just want to finish it up. So, anyways, so basically what's going on is we need to go over the pricing. Prepping you're going to need to prep, otherwise you're going to be screwed. So let's just go over. I have Amazon, so I use the feature that says manage. So let's see. Crackers went up. Crackers went up $2. Coffee went up another $3. See, they're getting out of hand. Mac and cheese went up $3. That mac and cheese went down $1. That went up another $3. That went down $5. That went up approximately $6. That went up $6. That went up $18, and that went up $6. This went up to $4. No, $6. That went up $5. So if you look at the price of things are going through the damn roof. I'm going to check on this. So I asked Chloe the other day for some Keebler crackers, being nice. And she's like, yeah. Ooh. Oh, yeah, here's a cheese sandwich crackers that we were talking about. Those are what I think they are. Let's see. Okay, so that's something there. That's, so all these, so you got to look and see before you place your order, because if you look at it and it says something like, so you look at it, you think about it, and then you look at it again, and you got to make sure you have the whatchamacallit, doodad, thingamabobber, the what do you call it? You got to look at the who's shipping it. Now, if it says Amazon shipping it, it's from a seller. The seller's going to jack the price up. So basically, you don't want to go through anyone that's third-party seller. And if it is a third-party seller, he's got 2 days to ship, and he can sit on his ass and basically post something like, I'm busy, and then post a month later. So you got to be very careful, and you make sure third parties don't take in. You want to make sure everything is signed, sealed, and delivered. So you don't want to wait unless you have to, So that's how I see it. But then again, some people say, oh, well, it's not that bad. So you know how it is. So I had a TV dinner last night. It wasn't bad, but it was great. I'm hoping I can try out the new mac and cheeses. So, the thing is, you got to be very careful what you're doing. I wanted to make a few phone calls today, but I couldn't get around to it due to the fact that we're having some minor trouble. I think July is a 31 day month. Let me look, because I don't use Google calendars that often to look, but once in a while. So, I'm trying to prep, and, all right. So it's a 31 day month. So we got 21 plus 21, 31, 30 days left. So about 30 days left till my birthday. That's going to be great, I heard a noise from mopping his bark. So I'm wondering if someone actually dropped something on the concrete. See, my hearing is semi-deaf, but sometimes I hear loud thumping noises. I figured it was that. So Chloe picked me up these to snack on. These Ritz bits. They're like little Ritz with cheese in them. Unfortunately, the problem with these is you try pulling them out and they fall apart. They just literally fall apart. So you gotta be careful with these. But these aren't bad snacks if you need something to tide you over till dinner, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, so these tied you over, but still. Zoe's out today, by the way. She was out riding yesterday. That's why we missed her. But Zoe also was going to the aquarium today. I think it's called the Fish or something. Mm-hmm. Now, one of the things I want to talk to you about is prepping, and that is always make a note of what's selling out at your grocery stores. Me and my sister were talking about this last night. Apparently, her store, there's only like 2 aisles that was empty. Mostly everything stocked well in Colorado, she said. So, again, if there is a prepping problem or a problem with shipping stuff like Walmart, then you got to go through a different store. Now, if you just want to go to Walmart and take like Higgins and go like and grab like 4 cases of soup at one time, feel free to. Because people are going to be wondering why you took 4 cases of soup at once, but whatever floats your boat, right? So, mm, anyways, then you have other issues, not just shipping issues or pickup only issues, but got to make sure that that where you're ordering from actually gets you your order. Make sure it's not third party. I was just looking over a few other items to get for next month. I'm actually planning for next month. Mm-hmm. The main thing is you gotta prep. Now my sister thinks something big is gonna happen, but she doesn't know what. I, for one, can't tell you what, but we'll see when the time comes, right? Hmm. A little snack. So basically, mostly, good morning, Pee-wee. Mostly, mostly nuclear war or nuclear surviving. They're basically probably got plenty of nuclear bunkers under New York. Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis? They literally sold nuclear bunkers by the billions. They made billions off of the people. Old missile silos are now being turned into you know, should have cut the meat off that wasted ham and froze for beans. Yeah, well, Chloe basically is the one that wasted the entire ham. But I got I got a whole ham frozen. I haven't cooked. I got beans already. I got dry beans coming, pinto beans, etc., etc. I got a whole ham right. And I guess I moved it back to the other freezer, but I got a whole ham already. and other meat. So I'm pretty well good. I mean, the farmers are having problems selling their wares anyways. No one wants to pay $50 for a steak, and I don't blame them. I mean, I was looking up the other days, Pee Wee, the definition of what a country spare rib is, because I was like, what the hell is a country spare rib, anyways? So I looked it up, and I was like, oh, it's basically like a fatty piece of pork steak that you just throw in you can barbecue, and those are on sale right now, anyways. So, anyways, so basically, we were talking about prepping. That was one of the topics today's Pee Wee's prepping. Zoe Gigi's out. Apparently, she said something about, like, said going to the. I think she was gonna go out and get drunk. I think her exact words was something like going to drink and go to the aquarium with friends. Yeah, so we are basically a drinking fest with her friends. You know. Excuse me. So, what's this? Some news? Hmm. Whatever. What is this? Oh, great. So, they're trying to do a mistrial on Johnny Depp's character, and declare it a mistrial so they can rack up more money. Can't figure that out. You know. So, anyways, one of my moderators asked if I've done YouTube in a while. Yeah, 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 I'm doing it now. Okay, so she says, "Cool, I may be MIA because I'll be a day of drinking and hanging out with fish, but I'll tune in if possible with hanging out with fish." You know, there you go. So one fish, drinking fish. Well, why don't you take some of that money you're earning, sis, and buy yourself a Honda generator, a clean power energy. I mean, get yourself like a 3,000-watt generator designated for your freezer and be done with it. I mean, let me look up something for you. Because, those watt. So what you need is clean power. So what you do is you look at, hold on, something like this, see? Small yet it's compact, you know? Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Let me give you a couple links. Like something like this. These really do work, just something like that if it allows you to. I can email you the links too, but you just want a clean thingy. The problem with the generator idea, sis, and I don't like bringing this up to anyone because people say, "Oh, well, I know generators better than most people," but it's not about what you know or how you know. The question is how much um how much power you can do. You know because when you buy a inverter generator, you got to ask yourself first is how much power does a chest freezer need, or which is a good question. All right, let me see. All right, so a 2,000 watt basic generator for $400 will power a 5 cubic foot. I don't know what this is. I think this might be a 5 cubic foot, but you know what? You just basically get something and try it. 3,000 watt household will need a generator in the refrigerator and freezer. You know, so it just depends on what you need. So yeah, you know. And then you got to ask yourself also the second question for prepping, is how much fuel will this burn? I mean, that's one of the main. So you can buy two to link two together for the price. Okay, so you do a linker and then it gives you double the power. Mm-hmm. All right. So, and that's the thing, you got to look at that and say how much gas can, 13 hours at 40% load. So, for example, this one I'm looking at burns 6 hours on 1 gallon of gas. So you got to look at it that way. This isn't a bad price either, if you want to, you know, you just got to look at the what you're going to use it for, and that one's you know, how come this one's so cheap? Okay, circuit breaker, overload reset, RV ready. Yeah, I get the RV part, but let me look at something. Water. Okay, fuel tank. Okay, so it takes 2 gallons of gas. And at half a load, it will run 7 hours, so 2,000 watts. So 14 hours on full load and at 7 hours and a half, or no, yeah, to 3 hours, 3.5 hours on a full load and 7 hours and half load. So running a freezer would allow you 2 gallons of gas. That's $10 per 14 hours. So $20 every 28 hours. So you give it $20 every 1 day. So it's $40 for 2 days. So it's 20 times 2 times 7 is $140 per week if you have to run a generator just to figure it out. See, this is what we're here to talk about, prepping and the cost of stuff. So when people say, "Oh, I'm going to go buy a generator," yeah, well, that's one of the things people don't think about. And I'm going to quote my sister for once, not Pee Wee. Pee Wee, I don't think so. Oh, yeah, Pee Wee said it, I think, a couple times too. But I'm going to quote Teddy. But let's just say Teddy and Pee Wee think alike. So I'm going to quote them both. Thanks to the price of Uncle Joe, Uncle Krusty Joe, and his gas prices, running a generator is going to be really hard. Plain and simple. Well, you didn't specify what you needed, sis. You said our nerd generator, but the problem is you got to do two things. I'd recommend two options here, okay? Either you go to a generator dealer, right? Tell them what you want, okay? I know, hypothetically here. But tell them you want a generator. Give them what you need to run, okay? And they'll help you choose. But they'll tell you you're going to have three options for it. You're going to either have gasoline, diesel, or propane. They can actually get one that can hook up to a propane tank and run a propane generator like an Onan. Unfortunately, if you do that, the thing is with the generator, the question is are you willing to basically pay for one and then hope like hell shit it's a fan, you can run everything that you need until the service gets restored or until you run out of fuel and your food goes bad. So to me, it's a big, thing. So, generators at least 2,500. I would say look into it, but at the same time, think of what you're going to need and think of how much. The thing is the other question is, do you have the finances to keep fueling it too? That's the other question. Most preppers say, "Oh, I got a generator." So do I. Generators used as the last line of defense, and that's the truth. Truth is, it's the last line of defense. Plain and simple. And a lot of people say, "Oh, well, it's a large line of defense." Well, think of it this way. Let me tell you where I live, okay? I live on an island. All right, Pee Wee lives out in the sticks. Okay, I love Pee Wee dearly. Pee Wee lives out in the sticks, so she had a generator. Her neighbor, who might be a half mile away, might hear it barely, if anything, and be like, "Oh, it's a lawnmower." But out here, you run it right out there, someone's gonna freaking tap into it, plug into their things, and another person, then another person. Then the generator kicks off because you've overloaded it. So even if I had like a 10,000 watt generator on sale on wheels that I could just wheel out and carry upstairs, plug in, everyone would tap into it. The dang thing, one lady would use her TV, another lady would use her TV, a third one would charge her phone, another one. I mean, literally, you got to ask yourself, and then go and get extension cords, and then when they all get what they want, I'm still stuck running the gas until it runs out, and then either you run down to the gas station, you're like, "Oh yeah, I need gas," and then you see the gas station, no gas, no power. Meanwhile, how are you going to run it then? I mean, you got to think of the options. That's why some people say, "Oh, get a battery, solar battery thing." But if you stick a solar battery thing outside, it's going to freaking be pinched. In a pandemic, people are going to pinch whatever they can to survive. That's why I say, if you get a gun, learn how to use it. Use a crossbow, use how to use it. Pellet gun, use how to use it. Any weapon you can. Pellet eye will take someone's eye out at least. I can joke that one. Y'all take your eye out. Y'all take your eye out. But honestly, think about it. There's people out there that would pinch anything and everything for their own fucking survival. Yeah, well, there you go. The thing is, your neighbor's sounds like he's doing good prepping too. But thing is this shit gonna hit the fan? That's the question. People message me all the time, and you know what they say? "Oh, is shit really gonna hit the fan?" I don't know. We're gonna have aliens invade. Our brains sucked out. Pee Wee's and my brain could be sucked out. Disabled people's brains could taste better. And the rest become slaves. No one knows. But jokingly, of course, I mean, the point is, if the aliens did come down, I'd give them Chloe. Chloe's got more meat on her than me. I know Pee Wee's probably getting a laugh out of that one. No. But no, the thing is, as my sister in Colorado said, "Oh, well, we got to prep, but we don't know what we're prepping for." That's what she said. Now, my father-in-law, Pee Wee, says, "Oh, the idiot." Yeah, pretty much. They don't think anything's going to happen. And if so, what can you do about it? Prolong your life for what, 6 months? Nope, nothing delivered yet. See, I was looking outside to see if something was delivered. Prolong my life? Nope, not going to happen. Yeah, everyone seems to wants to shack up with you if shit hits the fan. I mean, literally, I don't think honestly anything's going to happen from what I understand. I understand from God, because I've had visions all week, that for what I gather, okay, I was at the store the other day, okay. Now Pee Wee said to me jokingly the other day, she said something about razors, right? I wasn't looking for me. So we were talking about razors the other day, and I was looking at an electric one, one of those electric razors, when you just plug in, there's like $30 or $40. But the thing I was posting was to Pee Wee, the point I was making is everything on Amazon's getting harder and harder to ship. A lot of stuff I go to buy for where I live, it's like the state's not allowing it to come in. Need a new computer, you can't ship it. Need a razor, can't have that one. Need this, can't have that one. Can't ship this there. So when you look at the big picture, you're thinking to yourself, what gives? The government is now cracking down on what you can and can't buy. I mean, I see food items. It's like, oh, I'm going to buy this. No, cannot ship this item to your location. But it's food. Cannot ship this item to location. Please choose an Amazon locker that's 600 miles away to pick up, or delete it from your shopping cart. I mean, it's getting to that point where you got to look at the big picture, everyone. I mean, literally, they are literally dictating what you can and can't do. I mean, literally, eventually, they're going to tell you what video games you can play, what games you can't play, what foods you can eat, what foods you can't eat, what generators you can buy. I mean, literally. And by the way, has anyone realized that you can buy generators like crazy? I'll tell you the funny story. You can buy generators like crazy, right? Because everyone's focused on stockpiling food, but when they realize they need a generator, they'll start stockpiling generators. Thing is generators are easy because they're warehouses that store those generators are completely and thoroughly full. Yeah, well, you got to remember, I can't order anything from Target, sis. You know this. Everything, or not Target, Walmart. Walmart's like, pick up. I mean, the other day I put together this huge order, right? I was like, oh, yes, I'm going to have a chip. And I went to click on it. And it said, pick up by this day or your order will be canceled. And there'll be a restocking fee for not picking up. And I didn't even hit accept. So I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me. My sister works at Walmart. She says, anything that's cheaper item-wise, they're forcing you to go. And if you don't do it, they don't care if you spend more money at Walmart because, quote unquote, or not Walmart, Amazon, as her answer last night was, there's too many fucking freeloaders. Freeloaders living off things. That's what Mitch McConnell said, recently, that if they cut off food stamps, cut off free rent, internet, phone service, people would go back to work. That's what I've been saying for months. But you know what? Blue states are like, oh, there's a pandemic. Oh, we need to get voters. Oh, we need to do this. Meanwhile, they keep giving. Whereas the red states are like, get back to work, even if it's 2 or 3 jobs you got to take. I mean, literally, the country's collapsing because there's too many freeloading hobos. My cousin Corey's nickname for bums at time is, oh, I see the hobo on the corner. Hobo. Look at that hobo. So to me, I'm stuck with either Amazon or Target. Those are my 2 prepping stores. The third prepping store I went to buy some stuff recently is Pickup. They have like multiple stores across the country, and it's all Pickup. So basically, so I went to Pickup. And to me, it's not good when you're looking at something, And that was canned meat, by the way. That's something that me and Pee Wee always talk about at times, is canned meats. I know Pee Wee's like, uh-oh. She said the magic words, I bet. Let's talk about canned meat. Canned meat's basically completely and thoroughly either sold out or you have to pick up only. When you do, they say they're limiting the stock you have for your canned meats. I mean, literally. So to me, it's like, what's the point? I mean, the other day I went to look at canned meat, right? And they raised it like $20 for a case. And then the other day they raised it another $20. But the thing is, do you want to eat a completely meat that's canned meat, that's pure salt? Or do you just want to sit there and say, okay, I'll skip the canned meat for this part? But everything else I've looked at is pretty damn expensive. Let's go check out some pricing again. Because, I want to see what Pee Wee's got to say anyway. She posted a comment. Yeah, I just love that. Exactly, exactly. And that's the thing. We're supporting, and so the other thing that I always look on, right? Now let me show you this. Third-party supporters. Third-party support is going to third-party people are going to Walmart, Target, and buying Keystone like beef, right? Tinned beef. Currently, a can of 10 cans is $155. A 6-pack of canned chicken, which me and Pee Wee laughs at because, the price, almost $100. It's almost $97. Keystone beef 6 cans is $98. I know Pee Wee is probably going to say something. So basically, 6-pack of canned Keystone pork is approximately $18. Or sorry, $80. Whereas one can of chicken is approximately $18. And so, I think there's 5-pack of canned turkey by Keystone's $99. So I just want you guys to think about this. A case of 12 cans through a third-party seller is almost $200. Listen to this. $160 if you want 28 ounces. That's what? 1632. That's a pound and a half can of, you get 6 of it, 1.75 pounds. $160 for 6-pack of ground beef. So I want you guys to think about it before you're desperate to pay those prices, because my sister says to avoid the problems, don't give in to the scalpers. Don't give in to the scalpers, and all is gonna be well. Ooh, that's nice. That is really nice. I want to see that, actually. What the hell is that? Oh, okay. Let me see. I want to see that. Ahoy? Let me just look it up. See that? There you go. Because that one looked really nice. Rusticated. No. I'm just looking. Don't worry about me. I'm not going to go buy. Ooh, a green one. Smooth natural. Yeah, I like the poker shape. Those ones are pretty good. They look kind of cool. Ah, here we go. The terracotta with a filter. All right, I'm going to look. That's it? They don't have anything on this? Oh, well. Anyways, back to our story. So, prep like your life depends on it, because no one knows, but there's a lot of people out there saying that prepping is not going to happen. Let's see. I don't care. This is spam. Why the fuck is McAfee sending me something when I don't fucking use McAfee? Big deal. I'm not buying. I better check my bank account. I don't want to see a McAfee bill completely. That's the other problem. You got to check your bank account. When someone comes up and says, confirmation, please, basically, what McAfee? I've never used McAfee. I don't plan to use McAfee. And when they tell you to use McAfee, that's when you basically realize you better check your bank account to make sure you're not drained, because, you don't use McAfee, you don't sign up for McAfee, and that's where you get a red flag. So always you take caution when you're doing these things, just in case. Yeah, well, thing is, I'm glad you're stocked up in canned meats, because, frankly, as I said to many people, you can still stockpile other alternatives to meats if you can't get a hold of meats, like beans. You can get a lot of proteins out of canned beans, and lentils. All you got to do is, if you get dry beans, put them in a pot, soak them for 24 hours, and cook them. Make sure to always keep at least 2 jars of molasses on hand and some brown sugar to mix into the crock pot when you make it. Otherwise, you're going to be, the other thing is other issues. All right, so let's check my bank account. I want to find out if I got fucking scalped again. See, I'm starting to not trust people, that's real. Ever since that skimmer problem, right? I am like really on high alert. People say to me, oh, are you high alert? Yes, I am. And people say, why is that? And it's like, because my account was cleaned. And I don't trust them. I mean, look, I've not got one email from any of my internet providers, right? Turning around and saying, please submit payment for internet services. That's the thing. I mean, literally, if they're not saying it, there's a problem, because they say they can just go in and tap into my bank account directly to find what card's connected. But so far, okay, let me just check the McAfee thing. Okay. See, I'm kind of paranoid, because after I lost my, there we go. So, yeah. Yeah, but you better start eating them down and rotating them out. That's the other kicker of the day, everyone. People sit there and say, what happens if we stock too much and then we can't stock anymore, like Higgins is talking about? Then you eat some down, rotate the old stuff out, and keep eating it down and replace it. That's the only way you're going to basically keep a sane thing. I mean, literally. And then the other problem I get, mind you, is people turn around and they say, how come everything that I want to eat is bad for me? Because healthy is not. Bad food is poor man's food, okay? So when you sit there and you're in a pandemic, you got a choice. You either eat what you can. They basically, a lot of people sit there and they can make do with one meal, 2 meals a week, or not 2 meals a week, but poor man food, right? So people say to me, well, why stockpile soups and ramens and beans and chilies and all this if the canned stuff is high in sodium? The sodium preserves the food longer. But if you want to sit there and try to go and be like, oh yeah, I'm a vegan, I gotta eat natural food, then feel free to stockpile your vegan crap. Pay 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 times more. We don't care. We're here to give advice to make sure you make a choice. I mean, literally. But you know what's really bad? I have extra stuff in my office stacked up, ramens and other things. Right. The problem is a lot of people think that that's not food. Well, what do you want me to do? You want me to get prime rib so you can put a gun to my head and take my prime rib because I have prime rib and you don't? No. I'm stockpiling whatever I can get out every damn time. Yeah, well, I rotated my stock out yesterday, so that's the thing I rotate. That's one of the things I do. But point I'm making is Pee Wee's right. You got to rotate, but also you got to make sure you can afford these things, people. I mean, look, we warned you 18 months ago. This is what happened 18 months ago. 18 months ago, when this in March of 2020 and onward, when the pandemic started getting worse, I said when the stimulus checks come in, stockpile because prices are going to go through the roof. Then they got it and they're like, oh, when am I getting my stimulus? I need an iPhone. I need an iPhone. I need the new Android phone. I need a tablet. I stockpiled. And then second check came. I stockpiled. Third check came. I stockpiled. Stockpiled and kept stuff in the back, except we're running out of a few things. So I restocked on paper towels, toilet paper. Pee Wee got me started again. And then thanks to Pee Wee. And then I picked up more garbage bags because we're running low on garbage bags. So, laundry detergent, we're fine there. Dish soap, I just ordered a couple buckets of dish pellets for that dishwasher. So the point being is you got to prep for what you're using. People sit there and be like, oh no, the government will take care of me. I get my $250 in food stamps, I'm good. And then all of a sudden they go to the grocery store and $250 doesn't cover it. You know what I did? I got probably 6 months of soups right out of freaking $250. $250. Probably the soup prices went up. He was probably chuckling about that. But you know what? It's either I eat or you go and eat an iPhone or tablet or computer system. No one's going to take care of you if shit hits the fan and if it hits the fan. And people sit there and say, oh, well, I mean, literally, yeah, I got tea too, sis. I bought a couple boxes. I mean, literally, I've been basically ordering and waiting for stuff to come in. The problem is the shipping. The shipping is what's really causing me to have a panic attack because, with this day and age, if people find out you got food, they'll steal it. If people fucking find out you have a phone, they'll steal it. I mean, literally, what am I going to do? Yeah, my $250 groceries went missing. Okay, we'll send it out again. Yeah, I mean, I ordered a couple buckets of rice myself, but I have a feeling that, the thing is I don't know what to do when I get the bucket. Do I put them in Ziploc bags and freeze them, or do I, is it safe to put them in Ziploc bags, seal the bags up, Pee-wee, and then throw them in the freezer? I mean, I could freeze my rice. I mean, I'm buying buckets of rice right now, but that's the thing I'm afraid of. And how does it happen? That's the other. I mean, I got all my beans and my macaroni noodles in the freezer. Ziploc bagged up and everything. I mean, you heard the story, didn't you, Pee Wee, about what happened to Higgs the other day? Oh God, this is like a nightmare, right? He calls me and says, "Yeah, Rita, I'm gonna make some dinner." I'm like, "Cool. I'm gonna make some macaroni and cheese." Awesome. So he goes and opens it, and he's cooking the noodles, right? Well, the macaroni and cheese is 5 years old. So as he's cooking the noodles, Pee-wee, he's looking at the bugs floating along in the boiling pot. He took pictures and sent them to me. I'm like, oh my God, dude. You'll eat a 2-year-old to 4-year-old thing of spaghetti sauce that's expired. It can have meat in it. And yet you'll eat, he threw it out, but still, I'm like, dude, if it's 5 years old, toss it. Mahatma Gandhi. It's the Mahatma Gandhi brand. Mahatma Gandhi. Mahatma K. Gandhi at your service. I watch Gandhi a lot. It keeps me motivated. But so, the funny thing is, okay, I'll tell you another little secret about rice, okay, everyone. Some people are allergic to rice, especially Chloe. So if you buy buckets of rice and you know how to handle it, you freeze it. Chloe can't touch rice, so you just keep buying stuff that she won't touch. But you make sure you keep your soy sauce and your teriyaki sauce hidden, because that's one thing that Chloe will touch.
Oh yeah, you said bring me up on that, like usual.
Are you gonna treat me like crap, you son of a bitch?
Give food Chloe can't touch. Give food Chloe can't touch.
Are you gonna fucking complain? I'm talking here. So basically, buy things for yourself that people can't touch, and you'll be fine. Like cheese products. I always buy mac and cheese because I know people are lactose intolerant. It works. Oh, bitch. That's all you do. You want to fucking stab people because that's all you do. You want to go and fucking attack people. We're making conversation of prepping. So if you have someone who's a picky eater, make sure to buy what they like. If you want to. If it's like your 4-year-old son, you have to by law. But anyone over 18, you don't have to buy. So technically, to me, my point being is just look at it from the point of view. I've been getting things that, can be done, Of course, like I said, canned meat's another story where there's a lot of salt, and I'm very careful on that. But just remember, Keystone's going through the roof, MREs and 25-year shelf life foods going through the roof. So when and if you're looking at everything, you need to look at the prices and say, is this worth what you're paying for? Because it's going to go through the roof. Allergic to it's not I don't know what it is. I think the truth is with Chloe is she can't handle it due to the fact that it gets stuck in her throat and she swells up like a watermelon. I mean, literally. So I think that's why she doesn't touch it, honestly. I mean, I made up a huge thing a while ago of chicken and wild rice soup. She would not touch it with a 20-foot pole. She's like, the thing will get stuck in my throat. And I'll start choking. Okay.
It's actually when the rice is compacted together. Dry rice, but the soup I could do it as long as I'm careful.
Yeah, well, like I said, Pee-wee, I don't think it's an allergic thing. I don't know, but we're stocked up in spices too. The problem is I'm making sure we have everything. But the problem I'm worried about is 6 months from now, if nothing happens, and all these idiots are morons. I mean, literally. I mean, I was talking to my sister last night, right? Her son is trying to get into video game reviews, right? And he's not doing too well. The other day, he got into it with a tranny. Tranny's like all past, oh yeah, I'm so gorgeous, every guy wants me. And he's like, I don't want you, you're a former dude, you're a right wing nut job. And goes on and on and on, and then he's saying, that there's people out there that these preppers, he's been watching him too because I sent his mom some videos. And he's like, this one's basically got his own store. This one's got his own store. He's trying to sell crap on his store. I'm not interested in buying prepping crap. But at the same time, people are sitting there and it's like, my cousin got into boots on the ground, but her son's like, yeah, BS, again. And, the thing is, it's either or, the thing is, you either believe or you don't. And with my sister's son, I call him the it, no one knows exactly, what's going to happen. All my sister quotes is in the Bible. I mean, last night I must have spent 45 minutes contesting the Bible, It's like today I tried to explain to Chloe about atheism, I mean, everyone's atheism nowadays. Well, if everyone's atheism, then they don't give two shits if Roe versus Wade's overturned. They just move along because it's just, they don't believe it. But Bible states any non-believers goes to hell. And, my sister was talking about Revelation. Oh, in Revelation, we're going to have a one-world government. The secret to Revelation is it was misinterpreted so many damn times. No one knows how to translate it. I mean, look, they talk about the 7 hills, right? 7 hills and 7 lampstands and all this. That's basically pointing to the 7 hills of Rome. Rome collapsed a long time ago. So Revelation could have already been done. Or it could have been a false prophecy by John the Diviner. No one knows. See where I'm going with this? Yeah, well, I believe in God, but you know what? Between you and I, that son of a bitch, now that they're gone, I can basically let some venting out, Pee-wee. That son of a bitch this morning came out, started in about fucking, about God. God wants this country to collapse. If there is a God, every American's atheist. There's a reason. Then she said she'd be a proud American if it went to the Soviet Republic of America, the Union Soviet Republic of America, the USRA. That's what she said. I mean, literally, someone who says the USRA, the Union Soviet America, the Union Soviet Republic of America. I mean, literally, it doesn't pay to be American. I'm not proud to be an American. Then get the fuck out of my country. Things will get better, but in her opinion, oh, well, everyone's atheist. No one believes in it. I had to pray. I asked God for a miracle the other day, and God delivered it on that day. So trust me, the good Lord and I have a good working understanding. But at the same time, He doesn't want me to be knowing everything, so He gives me bits and pieces and visions, so I'm translating like 4 of them right now, the visions, so I can give them to you all. But in the meantime, the point is this person here, they like to pick fights, like today. Oh, well, you're talking shit about me. You know what? I turned around and said, you got a letter in Social Security. Here it is. It says, if you don't get mental help, you're going to lose your benefits. Oh, okay, no problem. Fuck them. I'll just go suck some guy's dick and be a escort. That was her exact answer. And I'm telling you, what the fuck is wrong with these fucking people? Get mental help. Maybe they can get you back on the right track and you can go to work. But no, they just want to go and blow Johns because it's a better job for them and they don't have to pay taxes. I'm not an atheist and never will be. I believe in God. Russia and China would kill her first. Yeah, well, the thing is she doesn't care. The thing is she thinks her rights are being taken away. You know what? I mean, let me put it to you this way, okay? Here's something that happened, right? So the other day, the manager said, we'll be here soon to repair the sinks, right? There's a couple of repairs, right? I said to Chloe, you better get this place. Oh, yeah, no problem. What do you want? I mean, literally, it's like, look, I have a TV tray cleaned up, so I can just throw a TV dinner. All this stuff here in the kitchen is her mess. I can clean the counters pretty quickly. But her dishes, she doesn't want to. Oh, I'm a princess. I'm retired. I'm a real woman. But then she thinks because she's depressed at Roe versus Wade and it might depress her for a few years. I told her get some fucking mental help or get out, because I've already talked to people that say, enough's enough. And, I'm not here to say, oh, yeah, but she does not learn. I mean, literally, she won't touch rice. That's why I got it. She won't touch mac and cheese. That's why I got it. She won't touch my ramen. She hates it. Everything I've been buying, she won't fucking touch. And then she runs out of food stamps. She's like, hello, food stamp. Oh, look, hamburger. Cooks up a pound of hamburger, a pound of mushrooms, and a few other things the food bank gives her, and makes one meal. And then the rest of the week, she's complaining, I don't have enough food. Well, she looks at my food supply. By the way, I just picked up some soup the other day. She won't touch. Cream of chicken and cream of mushroom. Variouses. I even picked up some soup that's cheese soup, by the way. Cheese soup. Won't touch it. You see? Pick up stuff that she won't touch and watch her go hungry. Watch her entire empire fall because she's fucking lactose intolerant. It's like Dad said, I did good. I did massively good. And I'm happy about it too. Yeah, well, probably let her make $5 per John. It might get her a couple of $5 McDoubles. I mean, not my problem is she's a fucking whore, It's like the other day, I was talking to someone in India talking about hiring a whore. I mean, literally, The point is people sit there and they say, oh, well, hold on a second, everyone. I got to grab my dip. Then I got to empty my cup. No, the bottom line is you got to look at it from the point of view of what's going on in the world. Okay. So here's something interesting. Got an email from Chloe's mom. Apparently, supposedly, she's looking at Social Security for payee status because, in her opinion, her little boy can't manage funds. Yep, that's it. And the reason Chloe won't get help is because Chloe thinks she's entitled to a cooter. But basically, think of it this way, everyone. Don't look like you are going to be, and that's something I want to share with you. Okay, we're not here to belittle Chloe. We're here to talk about entitlements for a second. Entitlements, you ain't entitled to shit. If you don't basically pull yourself together, grab yourself by the bootstraps, kick yourself in the ass, and you go hungry, Pee-wee and I ain't gonna give two shits about you people. Because frankly, we did everything we can to survive. It's people like the freeloading son of a bitch moochers that are going to go out and try to kill people for their food. Literally kill them because they're starving. They're hungry. I mean, Oh, Mark, didn't see you there. Hold on. Buying an escort, yeah. Not proud of America because of Biden. She supports Biden. Cholesterol levels are good. Hi, Pee-wee. I'm on cholesterol meds and heart pills. Wow. And diabetic drugs. Yeah, basically, Pee-wee's a walking pharmacy. Come on, I had to throw that in there, sis, just for a little humor today. Let's go check on my orders and see where the delivery is. Supposed to be delivered today, but last time I saw it, was like, your order is going to be delivered till Friday. I mean, literally, can you believe that? Friday? What the fuck is wrong with what? They can't tote 200 pounds down the store? Package is out for delivery. Okay. Package is out for delivery. This one was moved up to Friday. Figure fucking son of a bitch, my crackers. This one is package is out for delivery. Let's hope they don't fucking change it. These cocksuckers would. No offense to the word for people watching for prepping videos. I'm just pissed that I see all my orders and they're basically being delayed. Okay, this one is out of delivery about 5 hours ago, so it should be here on the island somewhere unless the ferry's delayed. I'll go check ferry delays, but I want to make sure everyone can see some of the prepping items I got to make sure you guys realize, you know, this one's still stuck in Oregon. It went from Burlington to Oregon, and Burlington is where the main hub is to drop things up. This is out for delivery. Got more coming anyways, but this is first order out for delivery. And this has arrived at the carrier facility in Oregon. So I got two sitting in Oregon, not moving, and other items, you know. Does it say when you view order how much weight? Nope. Probably good 75 to 100 pounds minimum. Oops. Order Chloe a MLB hat. No, I'm not going to order Chloe anything. Chloe doesn't deserve it. Also, take around 8 vitamins a day: C, D, calcium, magnesium, potassium, C, O, Q. Wow, pre-diabetic. I've been an inhaler 3 times a day. Chloe went to the park. Apparently, she doesn't want to deal with it. This is her way of basically going into depression mode, right? She'd just go to the freaking middle place and be like, I need help. I mean, literally, she won't even do that. She used to. I don't know if she does now. My question is people going to stop going to those events when the money gets really tight? That was my question, Pee Wee. Oh, great. SNS had to post something in. I saw something earlier, but I don't remember where it was. I saw something. I just don't remember where it was. Is it in the general discussion? It's been a while since I. Oh yeah, here we go. Well, let's see. I love some of these fly fisher guys. They're great. Mm. Hold on, what's going on? I still do marks my foot for a while. It's hard back up. Now since damage is already done. Take me at least 2 weeks and 3 hours a day just spraying. Well, you better start getting ready for it. Seems like everyone's on every. No offense, Pee Wee. I'm going to make a joke here, so I don't want you to take offense to it. But there's some real curmudgeons out there, like my father-in-law, who keeps talking about pushing back our movie time so he can go watch, so he can do his work, right? But then he doesn't do his work, and then he pushes it up. Then he says, "Oh well, I got till September," and then he says, "Oh, I got to get this part done." I mean, literally, the longer you delay it, the longer it's going to take. Yeah, well, you know what? It's the same with chewing tobacco, by the way, people. That's something I can clearly state. It never goes away. I mean, I can keep dipping my mouth while playing a game for 4 hours and be able to, and then all I have to do is get up and empty the cup, but still, 4 hours? Mm-hmm. That's the real thing. I mean, literally, you just sit there and you know what you're doing. You just keep spitting till it's out, but still, no delivery yet. Wonder if we're going to get a delivery today. It'd be nice. Well, at least you got plenty of time. What now? It's not going to say deliver because I heard boom, boom, boom. Nope, that boom, boom, boom was the neighbor apparently. It's not my deliveries. We know my deliveries are going to be pretty heavy, but at least you got something to finish, I'm just hoping we get the deliveries in today. Hi, how are you doing? Well, that's fine. While you make your necklace, I got a bunny in my hand. So I don't know what you're talking about. Hi. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Hey, Mark. How you doing? Yeah, you want me to post the link for you, Mark? Boop, 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 boop. No, don't squirm. Come on, you don't do that to the mommy. See? Boop, boop, boop. See? Ebony, you don't jump on me. Come here. You gotta learn you're not going to be harmed. You want the link, Mark? All right, let me put you in there because you're being a little atrocious little turd. Well, yeah, it's fun, man. All right, Mark, let's get to it. All right, let me give you the link. Invite, copy to clipboard. We'll talk about prepping, Mark. There you go. Anyone else that's not Mark, you ain't getting in. Plain and simple. Gigi's not in today again. Waiting for Mark. In the meantime, let me plug my headphones in for a minute while waiting. Because we got some prepping to talk about, orders and etc. I want to get Mark's opinion. I talked to my sister last night. It was a real doozy, I tell you. Good show. We got plenty to discuss today. Well, wait for Mark. He's got the link in the comments, so. All right, Mark's joining us. So. Hey, what up, man?
What's going on?
Not much. No, I'm not going to waste money on Chloe on a baseball hat. She's not worth it. Just waiting for some orders to come in,
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I got a lot of supplies coming in, I'm just waiting.
Right.
Today's been one of those slow-ass days, I got out of bed and I made some coffee and I was just like, please come, So far, nothing.
Who delivers, like FedEx and
UPS. Apparently,
UPS?
FedEx is nothing but trouble, I think. Pee-wee said the other day FedEx are morons.
Yeah.
Cam was on the other day, but he hasn't come back. I think he's hanging out with Ricky again. So, you have something to ask Cam? What his beverage choice is, or what is it this time? You guys sometimes shoot the shit about booze.
Oh no, just haven't seen him on here for a while. When I'm on here,
Yeah, I hear you there, man.
So yeah.
So you get your haircut taken care of. See, you still got that Brillo pad on your face.
Oh, it's cut down, Rita. It's cut down a lot.
I was talking to my father-in-law the other day, because razors are getting harder and harder to find for shaving my legs, right? I get those 6-bladed ones, and they're through the roof. Everywhere you go, there's no razors here on this island. So I asked Dad, Chloe's looking to buy an electric razor. What do you recommend? I don't know. It depends on what you need. Do you want a foil razor or do you want a rotary razor? I'm like, what's the difference? He's like, why are you asking me? I said, because you're a man and you would know. I'm not a man. And he's like, tell Chloe to grow a beard out.
Yeah, that's the thing. Growing a beard, I tell you, I mean, when it grows, it just grows quick, and you try to.
I have a friend of my friend that's like a brother to me. He's Mike. He's like 72 now. And the other day, I talked to him right after the pandemic started. And he was doing great, but he comes online the other day and he's got this gray grizzly beard. He looks like a hobo that hasn't shaved in like 2 years. I'm like, dude, what happened? Oh, I just said fuck it and I let it grow out. And I'm like, dude, I trim it up, but it's like, I'm like, you look like an Amish hobo. All this gray and everything. He's just like, well, I said fuck it. I don't want to basically shave.
Right. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Right.
It is what it is, but still it's expensive. The razors are getting expensive. They're hard to get a hold of, but like before you joined, Pee-wee and I were talking about canned meats. She, every time she talks about, shit hitting the fan, her entire family's going to come to her. That's cool and dandy. That's awesome. But to me, it's like, why choose the Pee-wee house? Why don't you go and get a truck and move everything into a giant tent somewhere out in the middle of the sticks,
Right.
You know how it is.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
What's the population where you live at? Like how many people?
7,000 total on 4 islands is 20,000. So it's 7,000 on this island. And I guarantee if shit hit the fan, they'd be trying to evacuate everyone who wants to leave the island. Me, I ain't leaving. Yeah, I won't leave.
Right.
As long as the ferry works once a week and delivers me the groceries, I don't care, man.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. As long as you got your food and stuff, Rita, I mean, you're
Oh, yeah,
good.
it'll be fine. But, my sister said to me, last night she was doing the Bible thing. I'm like, dude, everyone misinterprets Revelation. No one knows what the fuck Revelation means. Everything I've read says it already happened because Rome fell. They were talking about Rome. Oh, well, we're going to be under a dictator soon. Really? That's interesting because if any American out there knows there's going to be a dictator coming, someone with a sniper rifle is going to probably pick the fucker off too quicker than anything.
Right. Yeah.
You
Exactly.
would
Yeah.
think. No, hypothetically, you would think. I mean, in this day and age, you got all these people talking about all this stuff. Okay, Mark, you get to choose either a strawberry Angry Orchard, a cherry flavored beer. I already finished the one. I got one left of the watermelon. So what is the choice today?
Peach.
No, I don't have peach.
Oh.
I said strawberry, watermelon, or cherry.
Strawberry.
Yeah, figures
Yeah.
you'd say that. Fine. Strawberry apple ale. Fine by me. It doesn't taste like strawberries, but okay.
Well, they
Out
they come in a 4-pack, Rita.
6.
Sick. How much they are?
But these aren't good. I mean, Chloe asked, I don't want to waste them, but at the same time, these things don't taste good anyways, These things taste nasty. I don't know. Regular Angry Orchard's not bad, but this stuff is just downright, I don't know. You have to, it's an acquired taste, you could say, just like a lot of things are acquired taste,
Right. Yeah.
You know how it is. It's like cognacs and scotch is an acquired taste, It's July, and there's Best Buy's got we need money, so we're doing an early Black Friday sale for you all. Come in there, go online and spend money. You see, don't you just love these places where they send you something and they're like, we need money. We have a Black Friday sale now.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, that tells you right there the economy is really hurting if they're freaking doing a Black Friday sale early. So did you get everything stockpiled in, Mark, yet?
Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah. That's like I went to Walmart the other day. It was just me and this other. Oh yeah, me and this other lady, the only one wearing one.
Yeah, and you and the other lady were walking around. You were like,
yeah.
I am your father.
but yeah, it's. I mean, it's still out there. People they think. You know how it is, Rita.
No, I don't go out at all, But then again, I got a Catholic hospital here that just doesn't want to deal with people like me, so they just say, "Oh, it's against our religious freedom." I said the other day, and I'm being funny, the other day I said, I'm surprised trannies aren't packing heat when they say it's against my religious freedom. Someone doesn't go plug them and say, well, it's my religious freedom says I can plug you, but that's just downright wrong, but still, I'm surprised it hasn't gotten that far yet,
Right.
My sister was like, we're going to be under a dictator. They're going to take your food. They're going to put you in camps. They're going to kill you. Well, that's fine, but I don't think God's going to let me die early. I'm God's prophet. I got to prophesize what's going to happen. And right now, no, I mean, I've asked God time and time again, Mark, will we have a pandemic? Yes. Will we have a collapse? No answer. Not enough info. I mean, literally, it's like Some people are prepping because they're afraid of the Biden administration. Some people, I mean, did you notice during the Trump administration, no one was prepping, but during the Obama administration, everyone was prepping?
Mhm.
You know what you know what I say, Mark? I say it's the fucking Republicans. They're prepping for all matter of extinction. Every Democratic president they hate.
Right. Yeah.
You didn't see him prep. Oh yeah, they did prep during Clinton. They didn't prep during Bush Senior, and they didn't prep during Reagan. So to me, you know, what is it? They think every Democrat's going to come up with, yeah, I'm Shotgun Joe. Today we got a new deal. I got a new deal for everyone, just like FDR did in the late 30s, early 40s. New deal for you all. I mean, is that what another new deal?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what your politics are, but I just think it's funny. You know, we're prepping because we know something's coming, but at the same time, when, you know. But what if? Remember what I said the other day? What if people prep so much and then they got to eat down what they have because they were morons? I mean, nothing lasts forever.
Nope. That's right, Rita. Yep.
Yeah.
That's right.
It's like I was reading a review the other day. Guy on Amazon ordered a case of Spam, right? He gets it, and every can of Spam was open, and there was black moldy goo in it and white goo in it. He's like, the third-party seller sent me stuff that was rotten. I mean, literally, this is what we're getting down to it. There's a problem. That's why I always look when I order to make sure it's being shipped by the company instead of a third-party seller, because you can't trust third-party seller no matter what.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. That is true. Yeah.
And then everyone's sucking up anything and everything anyways. You know that.
Oh yeah.
You were at Walmart the other day, so got to ask you, since I haven't heard from you in a couple of days. Probably you were at the Walmart when you know, recently. So the question is, how was the stores? I want to detail it. I know you probably went down some aisles.
Not that good. I mean, like their shoes, they don't got a really good shoe selection. You know, I mean, it's like you try to find your size or the kind that you want, but they don't have it.
Sorry, I'm smiling because I'm thinking, man cannot live on shoes alone unless you're a shoe fetish. Hey, does a word ring your mind, Mark? Emildo Marco or Emilda Marcos?
What?
The word Emilda Marcos, does that ring a bell?
No.
You know, remember in the 80s? She's the wife of the former president of the Philippines that had 9,000 pairs of shoes. She made the Guinness World Record.
Oh, okay.
That's why they called her the Filipino shoe lady. She was addicted to shoes. So my thing is man can't live on shoes.
Okay.
I guess, you know, and probably because, you know, the other thing is it costs money to make shoes, and with leather products being hard and rubber soles being hard. I mean, you do know. They say it takes a gallon of oil to make soles for your shoes, you know, or, you know, a pair of shoes takes a gallon.
Yeah, but really, these people are taking all the shoes off.
Question is, why?
Yeah.
Now, see, that's the true question. You got to ask yourself why. I mean, you do know I was reading a review the other day, right? Talking about the economy. People say do not buy phones online. Always order them at the store, at the phone store, because people are pinching them. You know, literally, they say lithium battery there, they'll be like, "Oh, haha, phone. We'll just make this thing disappear." And then every time you reorder one, finally the companies like Best Buy and the rest won't ship the phones out because, you know, or they'll find some electronic gizmo and that they take it. You know, it's getting harder and harder to have stuff shipped in. You know. People are like, we've ordered like 9 phones and we never got one, you know, and it's because people are stealing them. They're peddling them.
Yeah.
In this day and age, you can't trust the delivery companies.
Right.
I mean, literally, what's next? They find out someone's got a pallet of food. Hey, Jim, they got a pallet of food. Yeah, Mark, let's take it. Okay, Joe. We'll just put it got lost in the delivery service.
Right.
I mean, literally, I mean, eventually, companies are not going to want to ship things to anyone due to the fact that things are being lost or stolen, more likely stolen.
Yeah.
I got
So
a camera at my door just to make sure that deliveries get made.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's cool. Yeah.
But still, you got to be careful, in this day and age.
Oh yeah, I know. Anywhere you go, really, Rita. I mean,
Higgins has got a camera aimed out his window for his mailbox, and he sends me pics of neighbors parking their car on his lawn or kids riding their bicycle on his lawn, and he always messages me like I should go out there and be like, "Get off my lawn!" I'm like, "Old man Higgins with the cane, get out my lawn, damn whippersnapper!" Hey, Poppy, you happy? The only thing he needs is a haircut, I think, Mark.
yeah,
Oh, you're grumpy? I know you want. You're like, I went poo poo, I get payment. Look at him. Isn't he cute?
yep,
Oh, you're dry. Is it warm out there? It must be dry. You're a little heater right now.
yeah.
Scratch
He's
his
paying.
head. Yeah, I'm scratching his head. He wants his payment. He thinks he deserves it. See, do you hear him whimpering?
Uh huh.
That means he wants his payment. Oh, come here. I get hugs first. You always basically do this to get a payment, but you never let me hold you. That's his way of pay me, Mama. I don't care about hugs and kisses. Hey, Mama. Hey,
How long have you had Mop?
huh?
How long have you had Moppy?
Since 2000 and he's 11. I've had him almost 6 years since my husband died. Here, you can have your payment.
Yeah.
Before Mark asks, they're T-bones, filet mignon flavored,
Oh wow.
like
Yeah.
$8 for a jug. I ordered
Yep.
him another 2 jugs recently. Gotta make sure he keeps his payment. And that
Right.
bottle was almost empty. So finish it up and I'll refill it, Moppy. Oh, it looks like there's a delivery. So let me look and see. Is this all of it? I gotta pull the delivery boxes in. Okie dokie, one box in. 2 boxes in. Three boxes in. This goes on the chair. And box number 4. All right. We'll start with the smallest and work our way up because they're heavy. Hey, Chloe, you didn't tell me there was a delivery. All right, everyone. Mark's probably curious. Let's see what's in the first box. Unboxing time for prepping. Grab my knife, trusty knife. Okie dokie. First box, small. In it, we have. What the hell is this? We have a 12-pack of cream of mushroom with roasted garlic. See, this is the stuff you got to prep right now, people. Long lasting. What's the life?
Yep.
Anyway, look at it. Looks good. I'll just put this on the bed. There we go. Next package. We're unboxing right now. The unboxing. Oh, wait. Next box. We have. I don't know what's in this, but we'll see. We got The hell is it? Oh, soup. More soup. Okay, we have 1 case of cream of chicken soup.
Cream
So
of chicken, yeah.
this will basically be good.
Cream of chicken is good.
Huh?
Cream of chicken's good.
Yep. Next package we're opening is this large box. Probably kill my back today, everyone. And in this prepping box, we have, and it is 4, what is this? 4 things of soup. Chicken crab and corn chowder bisque.
Huh.
Was affordable, so I got it. Now they
Right.
rent like $10 for a case. So next box is, these are well sealed. Feels like it's Christmas right now. All right, so the next box is the final box for today's deliveries, I assume. I don't think we got any more unless the delivery man was that quiet. Let me see. Nope. Okay, last box coming up, people. Let's see what's in box number 4. This one's kind of heavy. Heavier than the last one. I think this has some of the mac and cheese in it, I think. And yes, I tooted. Okay, so in this one, it's not that heavy, apparently. We have two things of cheese crackers, large cheddar crackers.
Yep.
Not bad, eh? And then we have, what's this? Danny's organic mac and cheese. Look at this, mac and cheese, everyone. This stuff's going to be great.
Yep.
Chilled white cheddar. This is going to be tasty to try. Finally, in the bottom, we have, Mark's like, what's in the bottom? I'm curious. What's in the bottom, Ralph? Cream of cremini and shiitake mushrooms. Cremini and shiitake mushrooms.
Huh.
And finally, this must be, there's some more coming tomorrow. Cream of chicken with herbs.
Huh.
There we go. There's the first set of the preppers package for today. More coming tomorrow. So, what do you think, Mark?
Look good.
Yeah, that chicken crab was going to look really tasty in my belly one of these days. I get to sample them out. You know, the other thing is most of it's prepping, but I will sample some to make sure it's the right flavor and texture, you know.
What's the brand on that? What's the
For what?
the soup?
Campbell's.
Oh, okay.
I'm on Campbell's. Now, this one here, people are curious, so I will get this. This one is in boxes, these mini boxes. I'll show you what's in the mini boxes. Hold on a sec. 4 mini boxes here that are sealed has something interesting, and I'll show you what this is because this was affordable for me. There we go. So, probably wondering what this is, Mark, and for the viewers out there. This is the can's kind of damaged. Let's see, is there any damage in it? Nope. This is the kicking crab and corn chowder.
Huh,
Slow.
yeah,
What do you think?
looks good.
Plastic's kind of broken though, but
Is it really? Huh.
as long as it ain't leaking soup, we should be good. Gotta inspect these. There we go. What do you think?
Looks good, yeah.
The preppers, first part of the preppers package. Yep.
Yeah.
Looks good and it looks happy too, you know. Now I just gotta slowly stack them up in my office and I'll be good to go.
Right. Yep.
Gotta inspect all the kicking crabs though to make sure they're not leaking before I put them away, but you know, it looks good.
Uh-huh.
So this one, so there's only two that broke apparently. This one here broke too, the lid part.
Oh, yep.
Otherwise, that's it. They just broke. The little plastic lids broke. Otherwise, it seems they're all intact. So, there we go. We're good to go. I'll inspect the other three cases real quick. Another reason is you don't have to leave your house once you do this. You know that?
Right. Yeah. You're right, Rita. I said, yeah, you're right.
That's why you got a girlfriend. She just orders everything she needs online for you, Mark.
Right. Yep.
Why go to Walmart? What were you looking for?
Oh, Hershey cakes. They're pretty good.
So you went all the way to Walmart for Hershey cakes.
Yeah, because that's the only place that sells them. So
Did you second box looks really good. Did you ride your bike?
no, she took me.
So you wasted your girlfriend's gas to go get Hershey cakes.
Yeah, she don't mind. You know, I help her. So
This one's backwards.
is
I
it?
opened it backwards, but they're all sealed. So these ones have plastics on them, so they don't. Oh, this one fell off. So this one's broken. So
Have you had
lids.
Tim Horton donuts?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all right. Yeah, I was on a kick there for a couple months. With that.
Let me guess, you have a sweet tooth.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yep, so it seems we got a total of 5 broken lids, but nothing actually punctured or breaking. So it seems this will be pretty good. There we go. Each bowl of soup is eight bowls. So that's 32 bowls right there. It worked. It worked. We're all good to go. So happy. That just leaves me.
You eat crackers with your soup, Rita?
Well, yeah, I got those cheese crackers. Remember? You want to see those cheese crackers again there?
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, okay.
See?
Yep. Goldfish.
Why
That looks good. Yeah.
More. I got pizza flavored coming, extra sharp coming, or extra beat blasted. Well, I'm just looking at my orders now. So what's due tomorrow is beat blasted cheddar and my pizza flavored, and then cheddar jack. So
Huh.
the only thing left right now currently is more mac and cheese and batteries and stuff. But just trying to keep up to date so I have plenty of supplies.
Right.
Better to be prepared than not be prepared.
Right. Yeah, that's right, Rita. Yeah. That is right.
About you well stocked at home? I
Oh
mean, you
yeah.
pass 3 months of food supply or 6 months of shit at the fan.
No, no, not.
Oh
I'm
no,
away.
Mark will be sitting here. Feed
What
me,
happened?
Master. I'm hungry. I was playing a video game once where you're in a dungeon of the first act of Diablo 3, and you meet up with this guy. You read this guy's journal, and they basically put like something in his skin, and all of a sudden he's like, day one, I'm not going to submit to him. By like day 100 or something, he's like, feed me, master, I'm hungry, and he's become a demon, because they let him go hungry and something. They put him in like a Iron Maiden and stuff, and he's like, feed me, master, I'm hungry. I figure by the time the shit hits the fan, Mark's gonna be sitting there going, Kitty, you look pretty tasty.
Usually keep on like a couple weeks of on hand because
Yeah,
yeah.
well, my thing is do we really need to prep for 6 months to a year? That's the thing. Do we? All these
Uh,
people are paranoid that Russia and China is going to invade us. We're going to have a nuclear fallout or war.
right, yeah. You never know, Rita. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Nothing surprises me nowadays. I mean, nothing. You
Why? You live in a world where you've seen everything, man. So you're just like, oh well.
Yeah, pretty much, Rita. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's just like people. It's their own downfall. It's people's going. You know what I mean?
Yep.
People create the downfall of humanity.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't like that.
Well, there's a lot of people out there that like to berate or belittle people too.
Right, right.
I mean, I was talking to someone the other day, and there's this trans woman by the name of BW. That's their initials. Apparently, they pass so well that they want the non-passable marks to use the men's restroom. So if you see a tranny in the men's restroom, you'd understand this person here is like, I had to work and pay millions of dollars for my surgery, so I think I'm entitled to be, and all this crap. They basically believe in the Republicans. They're so far fetched they want same-sex marriages banned, but at the same time, what happens if same-sex marriage is banned? And they say, well, your DNA is male. You can't marry that guy anymore because you claim you're a woman. And oh, by the way, we banned it so you can't have sex with that man. Otherwise, you're going to jail for 50 years. I mean, literally, it could come down to that's what we're looking at in the world where this
Yeah.
thing could happen.
Yep. You never know. I mean, you never know. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's just people's how people carry themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, you see it. I mean, I get out, at least every day, and you just see the mannerism that's not there, in people. I mean, the kindness and stuff like that. I mean, it's like,
I mean, I remember once being on a ferry and I walked into the female restroom because I'm female. And I just went in and I tinkled. There's an old lady looking through the cracks, and I came out and I washed my hands. She's like, "Oh, you're one of those people." She wouldn't tell the ferry person, right? A person with
yeah,
a dog. So the guy walks up and says, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "No, you may not, unless it violates my rights. Then you can do it, and then I'll sue." Well, they brought the captain down from the bridge, and he says, "What's the problem?" this person used the women's restroom. I said, you want me to strip down and show you my cooter, sir? Because I'll gladly do it. Then I'm suing all your asses for forcing it. He turned around and he says, we need about more of a sensitivity course for people that don't understand. It's like, I just want to use the fucking bathroom. I didn't even open my mouth. I go in there and people are like, oh, what a cute doggy. I'm like, I don't even say mm-hmm or yeah, okay. Instead, I'm just like, let me just do my business, you know.
Right.
You know, there's people out there that just want to complain about, oh, we had so much work done, you know, Donald Trump's going to give us everything and the rest of you fuckers are going to die. How do we know they're not going to round up every train, including the passable ones, and say, be male or die? I mean, we don't know what's coming to the future, but these people think that they know better, and they're, you know, so they belittle everyone. You know, like, oh, look how passive I am. Guys want to screw me. Well, you know what? Guys might want to screw you, but once you put your name, say, for example, you went in and you're like, oh, it's our cute girl. I'm going to date her. And you pull up her name and says, post-operative tranny. You'd be like, no, thanks. I'm going the other way. I mean, literally, you know, most typical men would do more of a check to see who they're dating, you know, nowadays. So, I mean, it is what it is, but still, you know, there's just too much problems in this world.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's true, and always will be.
I mean, look at it this way. People say, well, if we're giving same-sex marriages, and you're not giving up, but we're allowing same-sex marriages and sex changes and all this stuff, we're going commie. That's what the communist handbook says. But if we don't accept it, it's a violation of civil rights. Anyway, look at it. My motto is leave it the fuck alone and turn around and go another direction.
Right. Yeah.
That's how I see it.
Right. I agree.
I agree completely. Yep. So, trying to figure out what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I'm going to have to send Chloe down and get some milk. I'm going to try some of these dishes. The Annie's mac and cheese, maybe some soups. Hell, maybe I'll just basically open up those cans, dump into my cook pot a couple of those kicking crabs just to sample them. I'd like to see what I paid for and what if it's going to be good, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
A lot of people say, Rita, what happens when the pandemic hits and you're screwed, you know, you're screwed, you know, or you're hurting because of other issues, you know. And I'm like, so?
Right.
Yeah. Plain and simple. Yeah. I mean, it's what it is, you know. But still, I got plenty of grub. I should be happy. Got more grub in this week. I got more grub after that this week.
Yep.
I got a couple TV dinners left. Last night I was shoveling it in, trying to get it done fast enough. I was on the phone half the time with my sister shoveling in my food. I got 2 Salisbury steaks and then 2 of these mega meals. These mega meals are good. You get mashed potatoes and 3 Salisbury steaks.
Oh, that looks good. Huh.
And then this one here is good because this one you get 2 Salisbury steak, really tastes good, by the way. Mashed potatoes, green beans, and a brownie. It's called the Hungry Man.
Yep, that looks good, Rita. Yeah.
These are really tasty, you know. Of course, they say one's all you need, but I usually shuffle in 2 because, you know, you got to make sure you get that tasty flavoring of that Salisbury steak. The Salisbury steak and the onion gravy. Oh man, I keep telling Chloe, pound a hamburger, go get me some Salisbury steaks. She still hasn't picked up the ingredients to make Salisbury steaks, you know.
Right, yeah.
She's talking about wanting to be better. Yeah. So, you know, sorry, I'm trying to find something. Where is, you know. Let me see. Here it is. Let's see, I sent, some stuff here. Let's see, that's Amazon, that's Amazon, that's Amazon, that's my wish list. Boy, never looked at it. Oh, here we go. The easy recipe for Salisbury steak, homemade. What do you think, Mark?
Sounds good. Yeah, I like Salisbury steak.
So basically, what it requires is, let me look at this close. It says you need breadcrumbs and an egg. Brown the patties first. Use the drippings to flavor the gravy. Flour is used to thicken the sauce. The partially cooked steaks are returned to the pan. Let me just send this to Chloe again. There we go. So she can read it. It says you can use ground turkey instead. Forget it. I want ground beef. Onions are a great addition. Turn these into meatballs. I've used this recipe for meatballs too, and then it says freeze or unfreeze. I want to cook them as is.
Yeah.
Right there, and it just says prep time 10 minutes, cook time 20 minutes, total time. So you need a pound of hamburgers, 1 cup panko breadcrumbs, large egg, 2 teaspoons of ketchup, Dijon mustard, oregano, kosher salt, extra olive oil, 2 tablespoons unsalted butter, 2 tablespoons flour, beef stock. Oh, you need beef stock. Okay, should send Chloe down to the store to buy this ingredient. We can make up a couple packages of this,
Yeah.
Yeah. So, gotta send her with a pen and be like, write recipe down. Go get ingredients. Cook me Salisbury steak.
Right. Yeah.
Hold on a second. Oh, Chloe. What is it? Well, you might want to get pen and paper right now. Check this out. Elsie. This has no cheese, I don't think, but it doesn't mind. Look at this.
Ooh, king corn crab chowder.
I got some.
How much was this package?
Like it was 12, but now it's like 20 bucks.
I might buy
Look
this.
at this. Cream of cremini and shiitake mushrooms.
Amazon?
Yeah, creminis.
Oh, cool.
And then I got chicken. I got this stuff.
How much was each box? Like
this one here? I ordered 4. So that was. Let me look real quick. Hey, Mark, hold on. Yeah, you got to get a pen and paper. Want to get ingredients. So on Amazon, you got to get more than 1 pound of hamburger, though. Because I'm sampling and I get to eat it as a pig. Okay, so how much is this? Chloe was asking. Currently, oh yeah, all I have to do is click on the buy it again program. Here we go. So basically, it's going for $26 a case for 8. So $8 you get. Then you can have it delivered July 24th. See, here it is. See,
cool.
right there.
There's only 3 left in stock.
Yeah.
Right. I'll check it out.
They take food stamps too for it. So, you want me to send you the link to that? Fine. Anyways, you check Instagram because I sent you the stuff, but I'll send you that thingy too. Hey, Mark, you want the link too? For the,
Nah, I'm okay. I'm good.
I just had to ask, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
It went up in price, but I got to send it to Chloe real quick so she can check it. There you go. Yep, so there it goes. Isn't that nice?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to trying it one of these days. Just popping in a cooking pot and just, What do you think?
Yeah. I'd try I'd try it.
You do know they got like slow cooked chicken noodle too, I think. It's like, let me turn on screen shaver. We can all look at this. And then there's the kicking crab and corn chowder. So it's basically called kettle cooked. It's like slow cooked kettle soup. Okay, here we go. Let me turn on screen share. I can do this. Share screen, Chrome tab, Amazon. Here we go. So basically, you got chicken crab chowder. You got 8 things of baked potatoes. Look at this, 8 baked potatoes right
Yeah.
here. You got creamy broccoli and cheddar bisque. Yeah, and then you have right here, if you want to look at it, they have roasted chicken, creamy broccoli, creamy tomato. You get a 6-pack. You don't get an 8-pack. I wanted the 8-pack. Tomato and sweet basil bisque. That's right there. Got more, And then you got roasted red pepper and smoked Gouda bisque. I mean, can you believe all this flavor? White chicken chili right here.
Huh.
Slow cooked. You got another one that's chicken tortilla soup, Mark.
Yep.
I mean, what do you think?
Looks good. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find all the flavors. Campbell Slow Kettle. Yeah, here we go. Campbell Slow Kettle. You got tomato and sweet basil, creamy tomato soup with a crunch. They give you croutons. Kickin' crab, that's their best one. Creamy broccoli bisque, baked potato with applewood smoked bacon, I think. This one's bacon. This one is loaded potato soup. And then you go down the list, you got beef chili with pinto beans, broccoli and cheddar bisque, roasted red pepper and smoked Gouda, tomato and sweet basil, loaded potato with crunch, chicken crab. I just talked about that. Then you got slow kettle roasted chicken noodle soup with white chicken meat, baked potato soup, tomato and sweet basil. I mean, they got so many flavors, but I want the crab bisque just because.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, yeah.
I wonder if
Well,
you get. I'm just curious, real quick. Campbell's gumbo. Can you buy a case of gumbo? I'd buy a case of gumbo. There we go. Case of gumbo right here. Chunky soup, chicken and sausage gumbo.
huh.
That seems like a great deal. 12-pack. What do you think?
Yeah.
Spicy chicken and sausage gumbo right there. Spicy. Let's just stop sharing. That seems really promising. Spicy.
Yeah, it did. Yep.
All that tasty food, and people are, Chloe's looking at the kicking crap. She's afraid they're going to basically run out. So she's like, I got to get some.
Really? Oh, yeah.
Well, you do know it's 8 meals right there.
Right. Yep.
I mean, literally, I could probably, and I'm stockpiling the stuff, just in case, but still, I want to sample what I bought.
Right. Yeah. Oh, exactly. Yeah.
Literally, I haven't had the cremini and shiitake, cream of cremini and shiitake soup, so we know it's the cremini and shiitake or mushrooms, and how tasty is it going to be?
Right.
Well, what about the creamy chicken with herbs? I mean, that seems really tasty too, man.
That does too. Yeah. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Sounds good.
It'll be good. Yeah. And I figured I'd get what I could because we don't know if food stamps are going to run out this month anyways. I hear they are, but I heard they're not. So it's all up to the states if they can get the extended, And if they do, well, I'll just get some more of that soup probably again. Make sure to keep bringing it in so, I can live on ramen and soups and everything else. My stomach's kind of delicate anyways nowadays, so might as well just go with cream-based soups anyways,
Yeah.
Especially that kicking crab chowder. Oh, man, that stuff's delish.
Yeah, it does. That does sound good.
I'd recommend you buying a case or two before Amazon runs out, bro. Otherwise, you'll be paying like $6 a can at Walmart. You're like, yeah, honey, Rita told me about this crab chowder I need to try, but it's going to cost me $6 a can. I should have bought for 25, got an 8 case, but instead you're just like, oh, well, John Stacy, I'm telling you, my husband's favorite soup was that there, the kicking crab.
Right.
Kicking
Yeah.
crap and corn. It's got corn in it too.
Huh. That sounds good. Yeah. How you like the haircut?
It
Think
looks
came
good,
out?
Mark. It looks good. You
Yeah.
know, have you ever noticed Mark talking funny for a minute on soups? Have you ever noticed that they never give you a chocolate fondue or a cheese fondue in a can? They don't even give you a lobster bisque. I mean,
Yeah.
literally, like, kicking crap. This is king crab leg, so it's still kicking crap, but still, it's like, what happened to having other stuff in the can?
Right. Yeah. I don't know. Chocolate in the can. I don't.
Have you
I,
ever had melted chocolate, the fondue, and the double boilers where they bring it? Have you ever been to the melting pot where they melt the cheese in front of you, and you get it and you can dip they give you like celery sticks and carrots and stuff, and you just dip it right into the cheese pot itself. Oh man, that's why it's called the
uh-uh.
melting pot. Are they still in
No.
business? Let me look. I want to see if they're still in business. Because I know they were in business a long time ago. The Melting Pot, the original fondue restaurant. Let's see, locations in the United States. Okay, so Mark's in Ohio, so just helping Mark out here in North Carolina. Oh, yeah. Cincinnati, Columbus, Dayton, and Lyndhurst is where they have the Melting Pot. Let's just look at the menu. And they
Huh.
have the experience. Here we go. Everything is used as a fondue. Melting pot to go. Okay, so here we go. Check out your favorite fondues and order online. Okay. Well, let's see. Is there any Washington? Okay, Spokane. Okay, hold on. Let's see here. Menus. Okay, let's look at the menus here at Spokane. Okay, I'm going to read this. There's the dinner menu, the to-go menu, the Thursday, the forever fondue, the best fondues, friends forever. It's all about cheese and everything else, you know. So
Huh.
basically, you got 4-course dinner for two. Let's see what this is. 4-course for dinner for two. You get choose your cheese fondue, Wisconsin cheddar classic alpine, Fiesta flambe. That's with aged jalapeno, Wisconsin trio, and loaded baked potato cheddar. Then you get to choose 2 salads and then complete dinner for two. And it talks about what you get: steak lovers if you want the land and sea, the classic surf and turf. I mean, literally, doesn't that interesting? They melt you the cheese right in front of you. You get
Right. Yeah.
bread, seasonal fruit, and veggies to dip in your cheese sauce. You can also do the dessert fondue, which gives you the chocolate fondue sauce too that they melt in front of you, Mark.
Yeah. That sounds good, Rita. Yeah. That sounds
If
good.
you had $110 for the dinner for two, I'd bet if you and your girlfriend's been around for a long time, I recommend you spend that money and take her on an anniversary date to the Melting Pot. There's one in Cincinnati, I think. And if you're
Oh
not
yeah.
there, there's one in Columbus.
Yeah.
Because your
Yeah.
girlfriend goes out of your way. She orders your orders online, does so much for you. You should take her to dinner.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Probably if you're lucky, you're like, nope, can't do that. This money goes for my smokes.
they're expensive. I tell you, Rita.
Yeah, but having a girlfriend's expensive too. You got to basically treat her right too, man.
Right. Oh yeah. Right. Exactly. Yeah.
No offense, but just to be joking here, because I always throw this into my cousin and cousin-in-law from time to time. You're not nice to your girlfriend or if you have a boyfriend or your second your companion, then if you're a man, it might be blue balls. So you always got to be nice to them.
Right. Right. Yep. That is true. Yeah.
When was the last time you actually took your girlfriend out to like an anniversary dinner or something? Do you even know your anniversary? No.
In April. Yeah.
So it's already happened and you didn't even take her out to eat. He probably gave her a hot dog and been like, "Happy anniversary, hon. Here's a hot dog."
She's like busy at work and stuff.
Well, why don't you keep it hidden from her since she doesn't watch YouTube? And before Christmas sets in or something, just making a reservation to one of those places and go over there and just sit down and have dinner with her, just you and her. I mean, I don't think your stomach's delicate not to basically handle uh, organic fruits and stuff that you dip into a cheese sauce. Even the organic salads there are really good. I mean, they
Yeah,
even give you for like a few dollars more, you can get like filet mignon and lobster as your anniversary. And they go out of your way for anniversaries.
yeah, that sounds good, Rita. Yeah, the melting pot, huh?
And it's called the melting pot. Yeah, let me give you the main website. Because I'll put it in the comments. That place is awesome. They got rid of the Seattle branch. But look here, let me show you something, Mark, real quick. I'm going to do screen share again, real quick. So let me post the link and let me show you the screen share. So if this doesn't wet your whistles, I don't know what is. But look what's coming up. Here you go, right here, the melting pot. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that right there. Look at that. Shrimp being
Oh
dipped
yeah,
into a fondue.
yeah, it looks good.
It's an endless entree too. Entree. So you can get like shrimp and beef, and you dip it into that special fondue right there with mushrooms and vegetable. Doesn't that look good?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, look at this. Thursday, they give you strawberries and stuff, and you dip it right into that dessert fondue right there. I mean, right there.
That
All
does
you
that
need,
does look,
all
that
you
does
need to
look
do.
good, Rita.
Oh, look at this. The best friends one. Melted cheese with a little bit of beef on the side. Right there, Mark.
Right, yeah.
Every Wednesday is Friends Day, and you can basically take bread and dip it into the cheese too, right there. Look at that. Here it is. The peanut butter and chocolate fondue right there.
Oh, that looks good.
I know, isn't it? I mean, there's the pure chocolate fondue right there.
Yep.
I mean, you don't know what you're missing until you get a little hot fondue sitting at your table, dude. Look at that. Cheese, a gluten-free cheese one too right there.
Yep.
I mean, have you ever had anything like that?
No,
I mean, literally, you're in for a treat because literally they take good care of you. I mean, when you get done, I mean, you could take your girl to a steakhouse, but this thing here is special because they melt the cheese in front of you and everything, and then you basically dip your like whatever vegetables you have, celery if it, you can dip it. I mean, if you really want to think about it, here's what you do: so you go out to the store, buy some vegetables you like, carrots and celery, right? And then what you do is you go home and get yourself a regular pot, and you take some of that Tostitos salsa con queso and dump the entire dipping sauce into a pan and heat it on low, and then pour it into a bowl and start dipping your celery in it. And I'm telling you, that's a meal by itself. You can sit there and be like, "Oh yeah, that would basically trigger you to say, I'd like to have something different." Then you can try the chocolate flavor, the peanut butter chocolate. I mean, that place is awesome, I tell you.
yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
It's better than Red Lobster. Red Lobster, they just basically take some frozen, put it in a pot, and you're good. This is cooked fresh right there in front of you. It's worth the money.
Right. Yeah.
Highly recommend it, man. Another
Yep.
good place to go if you really want a quick bite to eat is Panera. Go in and get their clam chowder on a sourdough bread bowl. You get the bread bowl and the soup's inside the bread bowl. That is so good. And you got to eat the bread itself. Have you have a Panera near you? I know that much.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Have you ever? It seems like you've never heard of half these places I'm talking about, Mark.
Oh, I've heard of Panera, but the other places, nah.
Let me see here. Here we go. I'm looking for. Here we go. Is this what I'm looking for? Yeah. So basically, you can go. They took it away. That sucks. So basically, here we go. Here we go. Let me see here. So they only give you Mexican street corn chowder, broccoli cheddar soup, or a homemade style chicken noodle soup in a bread bowl. So basically,
Huh.
they took away the clam chowder at Panera's. That sucks. But you know what? Clam chowder was to die for with it.
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah,
When you
that
put
sounds
that clam chowder in that bread bowl, oh man, it's just so.
right. Yeah, yeah, that's wild.
Oh, it is wild. I mean, it is wild to me. I mean, you wouldn't. I mean, there
Is
are
the bread?
so many. You can also go to a bakery and ask if they make the bread bowls, and then go home, put your own clam chowder in and heat it. And I'm telling you, it is the best thing in the world, man.
Right. Yeah.
But trying to order bread bowls on Amazon is like trying to find a needle in a haystack due to the fact that bread might be moldy by the time it gets delivered.
Right. Yeah. I wonder if the bread's soft.
The bread is soft, but it basically is hard enough that it holds the soup in. But once you finish the warm soup, the bread's more softer because the bread's absorbed the soup. So you just break it off piece by piece and just eat it as is, like garlic bread. But I mean, it is like a little piece of heaven, I tell you.
That sounds good. Yeah.
Let me guess, you have a thing for food like I do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting hungry, Reed. I'm gonna get off here.
I asked Chloe the other day, "What's a spare rib?" A country spare rib. I had to look it up. It's like basically a pork steak that's got so much fat that they say it's perfect for barbecue. We got a barbecue sauce. I was like $2.50. Buy me a couple of pounds of it. I'll just slip it in there and cook it up and have dinner tonight.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, I'll catch you later, Reed. Yeah, I'm gonna get me something to eat.
Yeah, I suggest you go to Panera or I suggest you go to Walmart and get your cake and crab soup. They probably have it in stock, so you might want to get that if that's what you want. Or you're gonna go right in the fridge for a hot dog. See, I always love
get,
hard.
oh, I got a hamburger in there when we eat. Yeah.
He got one of those 50-year hamburgers, everyone from McDumpers from 50 years ago. He's gonna eat that. Still edible.
Oh, these are good hamburgers. She cooked it with cheese on it. Oh, that's good.
Have you ever told your girlfriend about the news where some guy was renovating his house? True story. He renovated his house and he found a bag inside the wall, right? When he renovated, inside was like a 50-year-old bag with a receipt, and in it was a perfectly preserved hamburger, cheeseburger, and fries from McDonald's 50 years ago. I mean, literally, Google it if you wish. I mean, literally.
Really? Oh,
Now
wow.
it's being
That's
like auctioned off to the highest bidder for a museum.
oh yeah. People they buy it.
I wouldn't. Would you buy something that old? I mean, that tells you right there what is in McDonald's food to preserve it that long.
Right.
Well,
Right.
before you go, let me ask this: would you eat a 1,000-year-old Twinkie? I mean, Twinkies last 1,000 years. They say that's the food that you need for a nuclear apocalypse.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Someone asked me recently if I'd eat a 30-year-old Twinkie. I was like, no, they don't know where it's been. It's been in my sock drawer for 30 years. Still, I would eat a 30-year-old Twinkie.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
All right,
Yeah.
man. Take care.
Okay. You too, Rita. Hey, I'll talk to you later.
Yep.
All
Toodles.
right. All right. Bye bye.
So, everyone, I got to go around the corner. You guys are going to hear me. I got to take my jammies off. I'm sweating in this now. It's getting a little toastier. And then I want to talk to you all about the prepping before I log off because Gigi's not around. We have 3 viewers. Gigi's not one of them. She's probably completely hammered right now. Drive drunk, get hammered. Or whatever that old motto is. So, since you guys can't see me, I'm pulling off my nightgown finally. As far as Chloe didn't wash it yet. Told her to sew something. Okay. Smells like sweaty Salisbury steak in here. Okay, so talking about food, a lot of people don't know about the melting pot. Okay. So, because my game's calling and Chloe's got to do dishes, I might as well log off soon and put away the groceries. But for a recap, I'm going to give you guys a recap real quick. There we go. Where my shirt my husband gave me. There we go. Don't I look cute in it? It's like a little pink shirt. There we go. See? 4 people. So we're going to talk about prepping for a minute. I'm going to give you a recap for all of you that tuned in. Always check prices and make sure you know what you're buying, because once you get it, you got to make sure your supplies are good for however long. So for me, my first supply shipment came in today for prepping. I'm going to sample some of it this week, let you know how it is. But, excuse me, a little acid reflux. I think booze and, what. Anyways, so a little refresher for some of you out there, for the preppers. So I picked up some stuff today. Stuff that came in boxes and cases. I got more coming. This is just half my order, but basically it shows what I'm doing to prep for the apocalypse, or at least a problem. See? So you got soup. First load of soup here is cream of chicken with herbs. Remember that. This stuff here, it will be good staple for you. You can use it as gravy on your rice, too. I got rice coming. Then you got what is this? Cream of mushroom with roasted garlic. See, this is good. Roasted garlic, see? Got more of this. Then, cream of this stuff I've never tried, so I gotta sample it. Cream of cremini and shiitake mushrooms. Always, hubby used to say, holy shiitake mushrooms, or holy shiitakes. And finally, a case of cream of chicken. I got more coming tomorrow. So this is the prepper's package. Not to mention this stuff, which Chloe was going to order, which is 4 cases of kickin' crab and corn chowder. There you go. So, you've seen what I've unlocked. I got more things coming. Got batteries coming. Got batteries coming. And rice coming and beans coming and other things. I'll show you those when it comes in, because this is the stuff you're going to want to do it, And don't mind Chloe's outburst earlier. All right? So with that said, everyone, my game's calling me. You've heard from me today. Let me check my messages for a second. And then I will go from there. So, there you have it. So please add and subscribe. Please post comments. Please leave feedback, suggestion. Hit the like, subscribe button. Hold some fun for your family, including your dogs, cats, bunnies, service dogs, your service bunnies. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hit the bell notification button, the like button, subscribe button. Keep the comments nice as all we ask. Thank you so much, and God bless you in everything you do.